Welcome to sunny South Florida. Oh, you scared the shit out of me. Cat jumped. Welcome to sunny South Florida, and I'm Jeff. TYR Hurricane Neo buoyancy shorts. These things are pretty cool. Now I know I don't usually review or get excited about things that aren't electronic, but today is something that I think is pretty cool. Today I'm reviewing a pair of buoyancy shorts that I think that just might help your swim. I was told about these things from a friend of mine, and I was skeptical at first, but after getting them and trying them on, I gotta tell you, they really make a big difference. Okay. Return policy. Change form. Nice. Look at this. Oh, it's pretty nice. Fancy as this. Comes in nice packaging. Hurricane Neo shorts. Let's see, medium, male, good, neoprene, buoyancy. Okay, nice box, nice presentation. Comes in padding. Not sure what that's for. Interesting. So, I can see, just looking at these, it's interesting because it's pretty thick in the front and the back. I would say that's a good, man, that's nice. That's got to be a good 5mm, which is about as thick as you're going to get with any kind of wetsuit. What's kind of interesting is the sides, the way they did that. So it's hard for you guys to see this, but the sides are a very thin layer of neoprene. So these outer, I'm trying to show you this outer piece between the silver and white lines here. It's a very thin, probably 1mm, even if it's 1mm. Let's see. So these things never tell you what they are, but I can definitely tell you from other wetsuits that the front and the back are definitely 5, which is nice. Category 1 Neo. What's the retail on these? $69.99. Okay. Neo Hurricane shorts. Let's see if it gives any specs. Nope. None there. None there. None there. Let's see if I can find out. I think I researched before I even ordered these, but kind of good looking. Let me try them on and I'll get back to you guys. Hopefully you guys can get a sense of how snug these things really fit. Like I said, a little tight in the front. There's your thick neoprene. And I know it's hard to tell, but this right here, this panel, that's your really thin neoprene, and that's where all the stretching happens. All the stretching happens there in your legs, and there's a thin layer of just an ever so slightly thinner layer, not as thin as the outside, but ever so thinner layer, like a diamond shape right in the middle. Again, they don't restrict any movement, but they do feel tight. Super slick material. That part I love. And I like the fact that it really stretches, that it can probably fit any body shape. Even though, like I said, men's medium, probably would not buy these if I weighed more than 160. I'd probably move on to a large. And if you have a big rear end, probably also move to a large, because definitely feeling tight there in the front and the back. Otherwise, hope you guys get a good visual of what they look like on. I think the great thing about these shorts is that I wasn't sure exactly how they're going to fit or feel, but when I put them on, they're pretty snug and they feel really good. The good thing about it is, it's up to you. You can put them over some boxer brief swim trunks. You could also put them over your tri-shorts if you really need to. But they're kind of snug and they feel cool. They're when they get wet, very slick material that feels really nice. I could say that they're very snug. I bought a men's medium, so I'm about 5'7", 5'8". I'm at about 150 pounds right now, and they feel pretty snug. One other quick note, they do have a drawstring around the waist. I don't find it necessary to tie it. It's actually rather short. When you pull on it, I'd be fearful of almost losing it inside the shorts. But I haven't used it. I don't need it because of the reinforced waistband that's looped over and sewn. Not sure why they did it, other than maybe if you're really thin-waisted and you have that body build where you have big thighs and a big rear end and you're thin-waisted and you need that little extra taunt around the stomach. But I just tuck it in. So I would be forewarned, just be careful, because they're a little snug in the front and in the back, so you need to position yourself well, if you know what I mean. They're actually pretty easy to take on and put off, but at the same time, they stay snug when you swim. And let me tell you, they feel great, because when you're swimming, they really do keep you in that horizontal position. Another great thing about these shorts is, if you're doing a triathlon and it's wetsuit legal, you're actually allowed to wear these shorts in the swim portion of the triathlon. I asked, I did, and they worked out great. Like I said, someone told me about these shorts, and I was like, how much can they really help? And I gotta tell you, I've been using them for about 3 weeks now. I really love them. I think they're probably one of the best swim tools that I've ever used that's not electronic. And I'm telling you, if your triathlon is wetsuit legal and it is hot like it is here in South Florida, and the water has to be, I believe it's 76 or 79 degrees or below, someone could correct me in my comments, as long as it's wetsuit legal and you don't want to rip off a wetsuit because you're only doing a sprint triathlon, I really think these are a great option for you. So my overall opinion of these shorts are going to be almost a 5 out of 5, maybe a 4.5. Material is great. Construction seems like it's going to last for a really long time. The only reason why I give them maybe a half star is because, like I mentioned a little bit earlier, they're a little snug in the front, so if you know what I mean, guys, if you're not situated properly, it can knock the wind out of you. You want them to be snug. You don't want them to be loose. You want them to fit tight. You don't want to have to worry about them slipping down when you're swimming. And at the same time, they're great for it when you get out into transition, out of the water to your bike. You can literally just pull them down, they pop right off, and you could have your tri-shorts on underneath. It may add another 5-10 seconds to your transition time, but I think if you're someone like me who struggles in the swim, these are for you. So after hearing about the buoyancy short, I started doing some research, and the cheapest buoyancy short I could find was about $100, and there's a really popular one out there. And there's actually quite a few numerations of these buoyancy shorts out there with some higher end wetsuit companies. So TYR just came out with this, I believe, at the end of this year, and they retail for 69 bucks. When I saw them for 69 bucks, I thought now is a time for me to have a try. So all in all, this is just another tool to have in your arsenal to not only train with, but like I said, if it's wetsuit legal, you can actually wear them in the swim, and man, you're good to go. And I should mention that also, I truly believe when I wear these buoyancy shorts, I am faster. They have such a slick material on the outside. I actually believe I swim faster with less effort. Keeps me in that horizontal position, and God, that water just runs right off of it. So I haven't tried any of the other buoyancy shorts, so I really can't do a comparison. All I know is I've tried these and I really like these. Leave some comments in my comment section if you've tried other buoyancy shorts. This is Jeff from South Florida, coming to you with another review of some really nice sports related equipment that I personally love, and I hope you found this video useful. Till the next time.